Hello guys, so this is your trainer Anirudh Chiller. So today we'll be talking about the lab we created in our earlier videos, the Fortinet lab in EVNG, and we are using some Fortinet firewall having the platform 7.x. And in this today's lecture, we'll be talking about the operating system 7 to 11. So check the agenda for today. So that's the agenda. We are going to put the configuration on the Fortinet firewall. In our previous video, we already licensed the firewall. So let's go there to our lab. So this is our lab and this is the firewall we are talking about. Let me show you specifically here. This is the firewall we will be talking because it's 7 to 11 and this firewall 4 is 709, same as firewall 2, 3 and 4. This is firewall 4. This is firewall 3 and that's 2. So why we need the license for 7 to 11? If you watched the last video, we need the license to put up this configuration that we want to put something like some policy. We want to allow something else. That's why we want to put up there. I won't be going there. If you want to know how to get it license, you can watch my previous videos. Let's go there in the lab. Okay, we are here. So double click on it and we will be getting this. I already log in, so let's check the interfaces first. So we have, let me maximize it a bit, yeah. So we have port 1, port 2, 3. So 3 port we are seeing earlier. If you watch my earlier videos, you'll be seeing 4 ports because when we put the firewall in the lab, we have selected 4 ports with the Fortinet, but right now it's showing 3 because it's licensed and post license only the used port will be shown. And right now there are only 3 used port 1, 2, and 3. That's why you're seeing 3 ports, and only one port is getting the IP, that's port 1, and it's from the DSCP. Let's check what kind of IP it is getting. So this is the IP is getting 192.168.1.14. And what have to do, you just put the specific IP there, put enter, and you will be getting this dashboard. So before moving further, let's talk about a bit about this dashboard. This dashboard will be showing you the host name for your Fortinet firewall and the serial number that you have. And let me refresh it. If some settings going to change, yeah, you will be seeing the firmware 7 to 11. That's the firmware here. By default, net is enabled. That's your system time. That is taken automatically. And that's the uptime. Like 5 weeks back, it was restarted. And that's the WAN IP because you are in India. I'm from India, so that's why showing it according to the area and the location. So let's inside the dashboard, let's click on network. You will be seeing what kind of routes we are having right now. Click on it. So we are having only two routes. One default route is going towards 192.168.1.1. That's 1.1. Like towards the management cloud, that's the management side IP. So we have one default route that's going towards the management through port 1, and it is a connected the IP of the port 1. Like 192.168.1.0/24 subnet. I'll be showing you what's the exact IP. You just need to just click on the network. Go inside interface, you'll be seeing how many interfaces are configured right now. So we just configure one interface, and that is also from the DSCP. So if you're seeing, that's the port one having the IP 192.168.1.14/24, and these are the services that's allowed right now by default. So in our lab, we mentioned that okay, this Fortinet firewall one should have the IP 192.168.1.50/24, but the current IP for this management port is 192.168.1.14, so we need to change it. Let's click on the port, click on edit. It's selected at DSCP. You have to click on manual and just enter the IP. Instead of 14, enter 50, keep it /24. If you want to add or remove any service, that's up to you. And just click OK. and 1 second it will pop up a message because it's a management port, and if you're changing the management IP, you lose the access of the firewall. So yes, we want to change it. So it will just keep on loading, loading, loading. So let's go there and check if you are able to access our firewall with the new management IP. Yeah, it's asking for username, password, use the same that you put up earlier. And it's the same firewall, just go to the network to cross check if the interface IP is changed or not. So port 1, it is changed. 192.168.1.50, that's what we wanted. Okay, now that's the basic thing. Okay, 1 second before going there, let's go to the DNS. Let's create the DNS here and put some specification in the DNS. Let's put 8.8.8.8. That's the Google DNS. And in the secondary, use the exit point. When I say exit point, this is the R6 E0 by 0 interface IP. What we want, if Fortinet 1 want to reach to the internet, they should be moving or exiting via R6, and to reach the R6, they need to move to the port E0 by 0. So that's the DNS, or you can say default gateway for the Fortinet. So I'll be using this IP 123.1.1.1. Let me put up the IP so you won't get confused. So here we will be using 123.1.1.50. As you see, we have this subnet 123.1.1.0/24, and here we'll be using 123.1.1.1. So that's the DNS we can put it for now. Let's go to the lab, GUI, close this otherwise. Yeah. So we have used that one. Just click apply and cross check if we able to reach somehow somewhere. So execute ping 8.8.8.8. We won't be. Yeah, we are not going. Okay. So what we have to do here, we need to provide the IP to this port 3 as 1.50, and then we have to provide a static route which is pointing towards the R6 E0 by 0. Let's finish the stuff. Go to our GUI, click on networks, click on interfaces. Before moving, that's port 3 that we need to configure, okay? Just click on port 3, there's nothing there. Click on it, edit it. It's asking for a alias, like instead of port number, you can mention port towards R6H. So just any comment, any message. Click on the manual, enter the IP 123.1.1.50, then the subnet /24. Select the services you want to use. For now, I'm just keeping all these three: HTTPS, SH, and ping. Rest is okay. Just click OK. So you'll be seeing two ports are configured. Let's cross check in the GUI as well. Okay, the port 1 configured with 1.50 and mode is static. We statically put the IP. Port 2 we don't have anything yet, but we just configured the port 3. The mode is static. We just statically put it there. 1.50 is there. 123.1.150/24. There's no IPv6. Status is up, and speed is 10,000 Mbps, and it's a full duplex. So yeah, it's working. It won't be. Let's do one ping here. Let's say if it able to reach its gateway. It is reaching. So what we are doing right now, we are trying to ping from, oh, my bad, we are trying to ping from here to here. Like from 1.50, we are trying to ping its gateway 1.1. So it is working. If you're seeing right now, it's working perfectly. Let's go to the R6 as well for cross confirmation. Give it a minute or two to restart, although it won't take that long. So yeah, yeah, it is up. Let's ping 123 1.1.50. It's working. And meanwhile, we are pinging. Let's cross check if it's able to reach to the Google DNS. Yeah, it is working. So we don't have any issue here. And let's try to do with the source because just for the safer side, I need to know if the translations are happening. Yeah, so netting is going on. Yeah, so it is working. So yeah, it's perfectly fine. We are able to reach from port 3 from here to this point on the R6 and from R6 to this point and from R6 is going outside and netting is happening on the R6. The only thing remaining, if you want to reach to the Fortinet, if you check earlier, we are not able to reach the Google DNS right now. So what we have to do, we need to create one static route that I mentioned you earlier as well. The static route should be from this point. When it's going to the Google DNS, it should exit the port number 3 of Fortinet and it should have to be reaching this port E0 by 0 of R6 and through the R6 it will be going to the internet or reaching any DNS that we mentioned. Let's go and put up the static route. Go to the GUI because it's very easy in the GUI. Like if you don't remember the command, that's fine. You can go to the GUI, it's pretty easy. So you need to click on the network, look for the static route. There's no static route, just click on create new. It's already a default static we're going to create. So 000/000, that's fine. Enter the gateway. So gateway should be 123 1.1.1. And what's that? That's the IP of R6. Uh, this is the IP. This is E0 by 0 IP 123.1.1.1. So this is the exit interface. Like if anybody want to reach and want to reach to the internet, so they should be reaching 123.1.1.1. So click OK, it's automatically taking the port. So through port 3, it's saying that if you want to reach this specific IP on the port E0 by 0, you need to exit by port 3 only because that's the only way. And AD is by default 10, so just keep it as it is. Put up a command static route to internet. Yeah, Y R6H. We just make a comment here. Let's check. Okay, we have the default route, sorry, static default route. That's our gateway IP. That's our exit interface through which the Fortinet will be moving. It's enable, and that's our command, static route to internet via R6H. So right now it should have worked. Let's give it a try. It's working. So we are able to reach to the internet. Let's check what kind of route we are having. We can check it from the GUI as well. We should have like three routes, yeah. One default route that's going to our 123.1.1.1, that's to us R6, and these two are the connected IP, like for port 1 and port 3. Let's check the same thing on the GUI. Click on dashboard, click on network, I think inside the network, yeah, inside the network is there. Click on routing, three routes are showing, and all three. We have a default static, that's gateway is 123.1.1.1 and is exiting via port 3 of the Fortinet with a default AD value of 10 and it's a static route that we put. And lower two are the configuration that we put on the port 1 and port 3. That's it, it's a connected port. So let's go. What else is left for this firewall? Okay, one port 2 is left. So for the port 2, what we have to do, we are using this 10.10.10/0 10.10.10.0/24 subnet. So we are giving IP for this Fortinet as .50. So use the IP 10.10.10.50/24 here. Just put up the configuration here. So we have our firewall ready. Go there, go to the GUI, click on network, then on interfaces, And this is our port 2. Click on the port 2, put up edit, and manual is there. Let's put the IP 10, 10, 10.50/24. Select the accesses that you want to put up right now, being HTTPS SSH with just that. Click OK. So we have all the ports that are configured. We have the static route that we have configured here. We have put up the DNS value 888.123. Okay, it should have reachable, but showing not reachable. Let me put up here. Instead of that, let's try 142.222. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Let's go there and ping again. Yeah, I just want to check the latency here. So latency is under control. Yeah, that's fine. 666. Let's cross check the latency here. Sometimes it's got up and down. So, but our phone ping is working fine. So that shouldn't be an issue. And sometime it will be like decrease automatically. So we are fine with that. So basically in today's lab, what we have done, we have created these three ports, port 1 to 3. We have put up a static route that's going towards the internet through R6. We ping the internet and we saw that, okay, we have the default static route that's moving through R6 to reach the internet. So that is all for today's video. I hope you learned something new today. And if you like my video, please subscribe my channel at the rate ARC_tutorial, and I'll be coming with more videos. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.